Welcome to Mac Moments. I am Melissa Chavez, founder and CEO. This podcast is a space for honest conversations about focus, leadership, and what it really looks like to build and grow a business in real time. Each episode is a moment to slow down, think clearly, and move forward with intention. Let us get started. This season is called Built with Intention for a reason. Today, I'm not interviewing anyone. I am just giving you a little context. If you aren't able to understand how something was built, then how can it be replicated? Mac Global Promotions was never the end goal. It was the entry point. For those of you who don't know, I do own a promotional product company called Mac Global Promotions, and I started it in 2021, very intentionally. But again, I knew it was not the end goal. I have been fortunate to have a great deal of corporate background. And when I moved into the market that I'm in now, Huntsville, Alabama, it was in 2009. I quickly went into corporate. And through that great experience, I developed so much knowledge about branding, strategy, and why we do certain things in marketing and in business. And one thing I discovered throughout my career, I was missing that human connection with my community. Now, don't get me wrong, I had great relationships within the corporate setting, but I was in this little bubble. And when I decided that I wanted to venture out on my own, I knew that I needed to go into the market with something that was familiar and something that would give me access to decision makers. One of the things I noticed quickly was that there was this gap of understanding why one company would buy a promotional product. You don't buy a product just to buy a product, just to have your name on something. What's the reason behind it? So I didn't leave corporate to start a business. I left because I knew I could build something better. And that was exciting. So starting the promotional product company, I was able to gain access to businesses and really start conversations. Ask the questions about the promo product. Ask about why they're doing it. Anyone can put a logo on a product. Very few people understand what the product is actually supposed to do. The way my brain works is I think of outcomes, not items. I think of how is this product or how is this branding going to help the client reach their goals? And I've discovered a lot of clients don't have their goals even set out. So basically, I guide their decisions instead of just taking orders. So again, I was not there to sell products. I was there to make sure their brands worked. And even then, I knew I was going to be launching a second company, Mac Growth Partners. This was coming. I just was not going to start there. I had to develop the relationships. I had to develop the reputation of understanding branding and understanding my community. And when I started Mac Global Promotions, I knew that was not the end game. So I built that company intentionally to grow into Mac Growth Partners. It took time. It didn't happen overnight, but that trust had to be built. I had to learn my community, learn my clients. I had to develop an authority. People didn't know who I was, but now they're like, okay, Melissa can actually bring value to our brand. It's exciting. And yes, I can. And it's so rewarding. My authority had to be earned. It just couldn't be given to me on a silver platter or gold. If you know me, it's black, gold, and teal. Could not be just gifted to me. I had to earn it. And I was okay with that. And I am okay with that. Mac Global Promotions built the relationships. Mac Growth Partners builds the strategy. Most businesses are not stuck because they lack ideas. They are stuck because they do not have the structure behind their decisions. That is what built with intention actually means. If you're building something right now, the question is not if you're doing something. It's whether you're doing it on purpose. Thank you for spending this moment with me. If today's conversation resonated, I invite you to follow Mac Moments on your podcast platform so you do not miss future episodes. Growth does not happen all at once. It happens moment by moment. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to our next conversation.